and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. It's the NBA on Hey Clark and tonight's game. What are you watching closely?
Here we go. Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Garland. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Strus. Stolen. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Halliburton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. And he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And good that time.
Great job that time by Halliburton, staying under control. You know, sometimes you can get a little overzealous when you see the floor wide open. He was right in rhythm.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers, and they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the first one at the line is good. And Allen drops them both. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Halliburton, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Nesmith. Drains the three-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And so here's Cleveland after Indiana gets the three. For three, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. To the paint, here's Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. Pass to Strus. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. They get it again from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Halliburton against Garland. To the inside. Here's Turner. Over to the wing. Pass to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Turner inside. He's against Allen. Shots good by Turner.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
Now, here's Garland. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pulls from the top of the key. Allen with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Allen kicks to Strus. And here's Garland for 3. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Covered by Mitchell. A shot by Nembhard. No good. Now, here's Strus. Scoreless thus far. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pacers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
And the first one drops. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell outside. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. From 17 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 7.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8 for 3. Hunter. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pacers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. 4 on the clock. Here's Nembhard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Wound up there for Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Turner. Jared Allen making his last shot. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Back to Garland. The 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 5 now.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's got 5. Turner with a screen on Garland. Halliburton drives in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Halliburton against Garland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Garland. Halliburton outside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Mitchell finds Mobley. Allen against Turner. Allen passes to Hunter. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Okoro comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mobley. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Siakam looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Mobley.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Cleveland making a change here. Green's checked in. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Here's Jerome. Pass to Green. Here's Jerome. Okoro kicks to Hunter. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Mobley. Here's Jerome. He's covered by McConnell. Jerome passes to Mobley. He can't get that one. Indiana leading. McConnell scanning the floor. Green against Halliburton. The shake. Back to Mathurin. Three-pointer. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Green against McConnell. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's the floater. Toppin pulls it in. Siakam up top. Covered by Hunter. Now Siakam. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And Indiana shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. Here's Jerome. Here's Okoro. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Okoro. Defended by Mathurin. And he makes that one. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Toppin throws it down.
Great awareness by Mathurin. Saw the defense rotating and then found a teammate with the assist.
Cleveland has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Mobley a screen on McConnell. Toppin against Mobley. That misses off the backboard. Here's McConnell. The 10-footer finds the target. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's McConnell following the score by Cleveland. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Walker. Mobley a screen on McConnell. Jerome. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mobley. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. And Walker kicks to Halliburton. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Halliburton's got 16 points. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Halliburton against Green. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Walker with his screen for Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin, covered by Okoro. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good awareness by Mathurin. Saved his team a possession. They did not want to turn that over.
And here is Hunter. Here's Jerome. Hunter with a screen on McConnell. Jerome passes to Green. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton with it. Now Green defending. And here is Okoro. Jerome passes to Mobley. Now here's Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. Back to Mobley. Toppin with the steal. Mathurin against Mobley. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Jerome. A kick out to Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana leading by 4. McConnell with it. Pass to Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. The 19-footer is on the money. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Mitchell wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Lets it go with a 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Strus. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Mitchell. Can they get it? Trains it from beyond the arc.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pacers leading by 4. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Now Garland following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. And he comes up with the deuce. And now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Strus. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Nesmith. Defended by Strus. Siakam's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A drive by Garland. That evens the score. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Nesmith. He's got 5. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Good on the second free throw.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Wade kicks to Garland. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Tries from 16. Hunter grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Wade. Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that little bit of contact, no problem for Halliburton, especially when he's locked in on finishing at the rim.
Wade kicks to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Indiana leading by 3. Now here's Nesmith. He has 5. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland against Halliburton. Garland the pass to Strus. And it goes down 2 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Nembhard. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Shot clock at 3. A 3 from Strus. A three-pointer is right on target. Strus has got 5. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here is Halliburton. 23 points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade, and it's Mobley in for Hunter. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that. Indiana
trailing here. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Back to Halliburton. And the basket is good. Halliburton's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Doesn't go. Only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Right side Turner. Halliburton with it. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Pass to Mobley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Garland. Down low. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Indiana's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Siakam. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Siakam hits them both. Now, Garland. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Allen kicks to Strus. Back to Allen. Turner with the steal. Now here's Nesmith. D right on him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Strus against Halliburton. Back to Strus. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Just 4 to shoot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And stolen by Mobley. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Allen. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And here are the Pacers now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The 3 from Garland. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the accuracy and how deep that triple was? Garland continues to amaze with his range, knocking down that triple.
Back to Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Garland kicks to Strus. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 4. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Stolen by Allen. And here is Garland. He's got 16. Pass to Mitchell. Corner shot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Nembhard with it. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. To the middle. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Halliburton.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Strus for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got 8 points.
Oh, superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
The Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. The shot by Turner, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. A big stretch here going 10-2.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
It's Nembhard on the wing, defended by Strus. Mobley against Siakam. Nembhard with it. He's got 5. Indiana again missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Yes, that goes in. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, covered by Mitchell. Outside for Halliburton. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Cleveland leading by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Mobley misses. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton against Garland. From deep three-point land. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Nembhard. Inside. For the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now, here's Strus. Neesmith covering Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
First free throw is good. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. That one misses. Fade away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Floats it up there for Mobley. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 34. Pass to Nembhard. Out left to the wing. Siakam against Mobley. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Just 2 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Mathurin against Garland. Outside Mathurin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pass to Jerome. Toppin against Hunter. Garland left side. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now, here's Siakam. For the lead. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. There's Garland. Allen dishes to Garland. A second chance effort. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Siakam against Allen. Siakam kicks to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Drills it from outside. McConnell's got 5 now. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Jerome. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 7 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Siakam for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Outside Garland. Allen finds Garland. Allen, a screen on McConnell. And slam dunk by Allen. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Green comes in for Garland. In Indiana with the change here, too. Shepard's checked in. 1:24 left to play in the third. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Mobley a screen on Toppin. Here's Hunter. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Mathurin. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Here's Jerome. He has 7. Mobley dishes to Hunter. Back to Mobley. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Hunter against Toppin. Mobley, a screen on Toppin. For 3, Hunter. Unable to get that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead by 3. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5. McConnell against Garland. Halliburton outside. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Jerome. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Jerome. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton outside. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Garland to take the lead. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe and making a living at the line, basically.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Okiki. Halliburton outside. Here's Toppin. Thompson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot from 12. The shot is good off the backboard. Garland's got 13 points in the second half.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Halliburton outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
It's stolen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
Outside Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 26 points for Darius Garland.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Here's Jerome. Nembhard covering. To the paint. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Strus against Mathurin. Five on the clock. Outside, Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Toppin on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 3-point Indiana lead. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Hunter, no one around him, traps in the tray.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Up top, Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Strus. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bounce pass from Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Drops in the layup for 2. Halliburton's got 40 points.
First up quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Pass to Hunter. Knocks it loose. Back to Garland. Hunter with a screen on Halliburton. Garland with the bucket.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the shot goes in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Here's Jerome. Nembhard covering. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. He hits the second from the line. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. Mobley against Siakam. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Knocked loose and stolen by Siakam. Up top, Nembhard. Covered by Mitchell. Halliburton outside. Over Garland. And it falls over the rim and in. 42 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The drive by Mitchell. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
first one falls. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And Indiana with a change here, too. Neesmith has checked in. And Allen drops them both. Now, Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Siakam for three. Mobley with the block. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Pacers trail by 5. And here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Mitchell looking it over. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam with it to take the lead. And Indiana, another three.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Mitchell with it. Down low. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. Guarded by Garland. Turner with a screen on Garland. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Off target with the open look. The Cavaliers trailing. Here he goes. Strus passes to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And, guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm. And when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's Strus on the wing. Neesmith covering. Garland the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Mobley kicks to Strus. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Neesmith. It's good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Mobley against Siakam. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Lets it fly from 18. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. That one is no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Garland against Halliburton. Fades. Mobley misses.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
To the inside. Here's Turner. Banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's easy to overplay your hand when you're defending Mitchell.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. He hits both from the stripe.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Mobley against Siakam. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Mobley. Here's Garland. The rebound by Halliburton. On offense, here are the Pacers. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Mobley. It's stolen by Allen. Holds it up there for Mobley. Count it!
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. And the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them, guys.
And thank you, David.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Siakam, high post. Mobley's there. Out to Turner. Takes a 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Halliburton finds Turner. Trifecta!
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but